Hey, it's Sammy on Friday, October 17th. We love to trade range-bound markets. We can trade both directions very quickly. The key is understanding where that rotation or where that top of that range and the bottom of that range are and locking in your profits when they happen. It was a huge day today, 432 points. That's nearly $11,000 on 5 contracts. Let's take a look and see how everything played out. You can kind of see how this market is flat at the high of day, starting to rotate and get that data poking the short side coming off the high. So we're taking this trade now. We're going to trail incredibly aggressive and lock in 30 points. You can see we locked in that 30 points. The market did a really violent pullback on the new hour bar, which was 9 o'clock. So we're getting back in as that short time frame data is there. Now, we are going to always move our stop loss into break even to protect our trades, and it gets hit, but we're protected. Notice what happened now. All the data rotated back over to the long side. Everything came back into alignment, and we're just trying to get up maybe to pivot. We're going to trail this though, because we can look over to the left and see how price has just been chopping at that one price. We're going to lock in another 30 points. Now we're rotating back over to the short side on the short time frame data. The market has like a memory. That's why the 1 hour and 30 minute data are still holding to the long side. So that's how we're able to trade back and forth, back and forth. We are literally trading right before the open. We're gonna manually close this thing with 60 points 2 seconds before open. You can look over to the left, see where we closed that short trade prior to open. Now everything is rotating back up. All of our sentiment's about to come back into alignment. We're going to try and still aim for that pivot up there. That pink line is really a magnet. We'll get there eventually. We're going to trail this. We're going to actually end up closing 47 points. You can see we hit that pivot. We bounced around a little bit, came back, tested our kernel, tested the 38.2 Fibonacci level. We're going to re-enter this long. We still have all of this data telling us we're going to long through the pivot. Very aggressive with our stop loss. We're going to trail it up and lock in 34 points. Now you can see off of that level up there, that pivot, that 38.2, after we punch through, we have kind of what they call a break of structure in smart money concept. So we're shorting, but that's not the reason we're shorting on its own. We actually have a rotation in the data. Notice this data is all flipping over short. We're going to trail this. We're going to end up with 36 points on this trade. This is what I mean by range. Look at, we hit yesterday's close, the 23.6 Fibonacci level down there. That was support right there. That was bull support. Our data rotated over. We're back in this long. We're going to go up to the pivot, which is about 50 points. And you can see everything comes into alignment. We hit our take profit right at that pivot point. As you've probably heard me talk about, I've been leveraging the power of AI. You can see we are going up again. We smash through pivot, we pull back, giving us another opportunity to enter. AI is insistent that we're going to the 50 Fibonacci level with the right data in play. It understands quant states, it's understanding momentum, sentiment, and volatility. We quickly hit that 46 point take profit. All right, so it took a little while for all that data to rotate over, but it's now rotating over and we're going short under the pivot. We can see that the short time frame data is in conflict with the high time frame data. We went all the way up to the 50 Fibonacci. Now we're rolling over. This is going to drop really, really quick here. So we're going to trail this aggressively and we're going to lock in 76 points. And you can see the market pulled back up to the 38.2, and we're getting another short opportunity here. We're going to go ahead and enter this trade, and we're going to trail and end the day. This will be our last trade today. It's almost 11 o'clock now, so we've been going for a couple of hours. That's plenty of points in a few hours trading a range back and forth with these data flips. We're going to lock in 30 points on this last trade and be done for the day.